What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so we're going to be heading on over to the Artemis tomb, actually, to get the final artifact, the Devourer, so we can take on Thordis, I think his name is. I honestly can't even pronounce it if I tried. We're going to try to take him on in probably the next episode or the episode after that. It all depends on how long this cave takes, because there's a couple of different caves I really want to showcase to you guys here at some point in time during the series. So I want to get to them really quickly, and we're also trying to wait for the King Titan to spawn in as well. But our goal here shortly is going to be to try to get, well, mainly try to get some some Deinonychuses. Not Deinonychuses, Dreadnoughtuses. I literally want a Deinonychus again because they're fantastic. I think they do really well against King Titan if we could have like a pack of them, cause them to bleed. But, Dreadnoughtuses, so we could take on the overworld King Titan in this map just to see how strong he is. That's part of the plan next. That's going to be a whole nother episode too. But as of right now, we're just trying to get all the artifacts around for the, well, for the boss fight itself. I mean, because honestly, with how difficult Natrix was, I don't know how hard this guy is going to be. And from what a lot of people have said, he's actually quite difficult, but a lot of people have also found ways to cheese the boss fight and use creative mode to do it, but I mean, it is what it is. But let's get our way around to where the cave is, and let's see if we can make our own strategy for fighting this boss, because there's a couple different strats out there I've seen. Some of them are just like climbing up on top of something and blasting it with a shotgun, similar to how you do the Megapithecus on the Monkey King on the island or any map like that. And there's also ones that do just like brushing it with Rexes. I've seen a mixture of both. But the Artemis tomb here is actually kind of hidden. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like I was exploring and I remember this being here, but I don't remember this being a cave. So this being hidden and replaced by this is actually kind of interesting. It's kind of awesome as well. Because this area was here, but at last I remember this was in shambles. So it was pretty terrible. How much damage do you do? You do 44 damage. You do absolutely nothing. Alright, so we're going to end up swapping you out here in a second. So let's actually do this. Let's get moved out of the way a little bit here. Let's throw out the Thyla. Let's put you away because you can't fight. Thyla's out, and let's give you another 2 levels into health, 1 more into melee, and let's just go on up through. We're gonna take the Thyla through this cave. I don't entirely know how. Right the plurs. I don't know how difficult this cave is gonna be. I have not explored it at all. I literally did the video the other day showing off the cave location, and I have not explored it one bit. So I don't know anything about it. All I know is what we saw in that video, which was not a whole lot. There's dung beetles in here, that's cool. So if you really wanted to tame a dung beetle, you could. What's biting me in the butt? Oh, they are now. Let me turn around and get this guy. I'm not trying to run because I don't know if there's traps in here. I really have no clue. And with this being Nakatis, it wouldn't surprise me if he laced this with booby traps. I can't pretty much see anything. Can we fit the Thyla? Okay, so there's 3 different pathways. I cannot fit the Thyla in any of them. So I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to take the Thyla back out. Let me actually equip my lantern backpack so we can see. Because that's going to make things that much easier. So give me 1 second, actually, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So, I don't entirely know. That was the wife that called. I don't know entirely where we need to be going. So we're just going to take the time to explore this cave. Put you away again. I'm looking very carefully. Probably should pull my shotgun out, huh? I don't... It looks like we could go down there. I kind of want to go down there and look, because it looks like we can. So what we're going to do for safety is probably shoot here. And hop off. Lower ourselves down nice and slow. I don't think there's anything down here. I think this is one of those rooms that you kind of get trapped in and can't get back out. So, let's zip ourselves back on up. That's not the way to go. Alright, let's go back this way. Grab this just so we have some water with us. Let's take the left path. Because I feel like, like I said, I don't know what path is good. We're just going to try all of them. Because why not? I mean, until we find the artifact. I'm looking for, like anything, like creatures that would attack us. I'm expecting a boss to be at the end of this cave. Like a mini boss, honestly. With this being Artemis's tomb, I'm expecting this to be something fancy. That's probably a death trap. I'm just going to grapple across that. Not even going to try to do that. I am not good at parkour, and I'm not risking dying. So, we're just going to grapple on past that really quickly. And I think we actually might be going in the right direction. Yep, I think we are going in the right direction. Because stairs that lead down past a puzzle. Okay. Kind of not really a puzzle, more or less a parkour challenge. Okay, there's stairs that go up, and then there's stairs that go this way. Let's take the stairs that go this way. And see what's this way. I'm trying to be really careful so we don't lose our Thyla. Oh, wow. Nope, there's the Devourer artifact, I believe. Yep. Alright, this is not going to be this easy. There's got to be something in here. There's no way this is this simple. They're not registering that they're attacking us. Okay, so this might actually not have anything in it. But that's kind of great. No, there's nothing else here. Okay, so I was kind of expecting these guys to go nuts and attack us. Alright, that was relatively easy. So now we have all three artifacts. I do believe that the pack cave that we went through the prior time, the sunken one, there is a bug to that. I have spoken to Nakatis about that a little bit, and there is something wrong with that cave. He didn't disclose what, but when I told him everything that happened and she gave him the coordinates, I kind of never really got an answer back. So I'm assuming that means that there actually is something wrong with it, and he's working on it. So the pack cave right now I don't believe is working properly. But let's just teleport ourselves on out of here really quickly. And then we're going to go to another cave that I've been wanting to showcase that I actually kind of found out about the other day. Can I not use my soul logger? There it is, okay. Let's actually put our artifact up really quickly. And did I say the pack cave? The brute cave. I'm sorry, the brute cave is the one that's not working. The pack cave is the one that works. It's this one. That's why I got two of the artifacts. But those are the three for the boss that we need. And we're going to go to a whole nother. There's two different caves that we actually want to go to. One of them is way down there. And there's another one, a crystal cave. I don't know if oh, I do have it marked. It's way down here. Okay, so we're going to go to that too as well. So let's actually... we're going to have to use the Rhino to get higher, and then use the make Wana to get ourselves going. But yeah, that was relatively quick. I did not think that was going to be that easy. We do have an army of Rexes somewhat built, but we're going to wait a little bit in taking on that boss. We're actually going to give it a little bit more time. We'll take it on in probably 5 to 10 episodes, because there's a few more things I really want to do. Like I said, I generally want to try to do the couple more OSDs. We actually might take one on in this video just to have one done, another one done. I want to kind of try to take on taming a few more creatures. I want to tame a Dreadmare, definitely. I want to tame a Pyromane. Those are 2 on my list of things to do. So I want to get those guys done for us. I kind of want to find the S variant, really. If I could, an S variant of the Dreadmare or of the Pyromane would be ideal. I would love to tame one of those just to showcase those, because those are absolutely fantastic looking creatures. And I have yet to find them because they weren't actually in this mod prior. Now they are, with this being the full-on map now. Like, not full-on as in completed, but full-on as in this is one of the better maps. And I did also fix this. So now we can pick creatures up. I don't know why that mod or that setting wasn't on, but now it is. We can now pick things up, as you can see. Let me see if I can find some. I'll just snag something out of this pack of creatures here. As you can see, we can pick things up now. So there's that. Now we can actually pick up characters and move them. But the bee cave is about 2,000 meters that way. So let's land here. Let's throw out our Meguana. And nothing is chasing us, which is awesome. And then let's fly or glide. But yes, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get any more of the obelisks, and there's only just one. That is kind of disappointing, I will say that much. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like disappointing as in like, oh no, I'm very upset about it. Just disappointing as in the sense of, I would have liked for there to have been one towards the Theracos area, Therakis, whatever you want to call it, and like, because there's only the one in Corinthos. I'm assuming there's going to be one up north a little ways, but I'm not entirely sure. But this bee cave right here is kind of like awesome, I think would be the best way to put it. I didn't know this was here until recently. The coordinates are on screen now in the top left, but it's kind of like hidden. It's like right over here tucked in this little way. I didn't know anything about this until, like I said, legitimately recently. I had no clue this was here. But the reason why I'm taking you guys here is if you need polymer or honey, which you do for kibble making, you guys would want to come in here. So come on down this way, follow this little pathway. We have our nice little backpack torch. There are dangerous creatures in here, so be prepared to fight. I'm somehow floating on water. I don't honestly get that part, but okay. It's a little bug, but it's fine. There are cave... I don't think these are considered cave creatures, though. I think because you could live in here. Right there, queen bee. You could tame a queen bee in here as well. That's a possibility. I just got spit on by an Artemis, so I probably lost some of my armor. I just got spit on again by an Artemis, so I probably lost some more of my armor. I got knocked off by what? Oh, the queen bee. Alright, hang on a second. Carch time. Oh my god. I'm just gonna release the Carch. Apparently, everything in here is kind of aggressive to you. I'm gonna just let these guys go around and go nuts. Especially the Violet. You can tame the queen bees. I probably should have tamed one, honestly. But it's kind of hard to when we're being attacked by everything. But I think we're clear now. Bro, did you push me into the ceiling? You... Bro, straight up, I think, pushed me into the ceiling. Yep, he did. Whoop, there I go. Ow. Okay, luckily I landed safely on the ground. But, now that we're not being overwhelmed and attacked by everything, take your pickaxe or your multi-tool, and you can chop these up and get a bunch of honey and polymer. So what you'll want to do, bring a crossbow with a grappling hook, if possible, to chop these things up, and then constantly just continue to do this, because you could walk away with hundreds of thousands of honey and polymer if you really need to. And this is only if you can't take on the OSDs yet. This is a really good spot to come to get polymer, but the honey is the biggest thing. Like, we're pushing over 683 honey at this point, and there's a bunch of hives all around. Come here, Thyla. Follow me. There's legitimately hives absolutely everywhere. Like, there's no place you can't look and not find a hive. But I just thought this would be a really cool place for me to show off to you guys that this is, in fact, here. It's pretty nuts. I'm not gonna... Like, right here, look, I just turned around. There's 3 more hives right here. I don't know if your creatures can hit them. I think from what I understand you can build in this cave. I don't know why you thoroughly would want to. Especially on a public server, I don't know why you'd want to, because you're kind of like... I mean, public server you probably would just to keep the honey and everything to yourself, but... you could build here if you really wanted to, from what I understand. So, like, that's... I'm not going to sit here and collect every single piece of honey, because we're pushing over 1,000 already, and I don't need that much. I really don't, because I'm going to make a hive. Actually, I might not even make a hive, honestly. I was going to make a hive, but I thoroughly don't need to at this point if I actually just collect all these. Because with all these being here, we can access everything, and like there's so many. I'm not going to touch that one. That one's not worth my time. But there's... it's nutty, dude. Like, look at all these hives. There's 2 more right here that I'm not going to grab. There's multiple hives all throughout. And this is just one of the, like, simple little caves. I did not know this was... Oh, there's 3 more up there. Yeah, I had no clue this place was here until recently. I did a little bit of research on my own and found this. And I was like, oh, this is insane. I have to show the guys. I have to show the boyos this. Because this is one of the best cave locations. So we're definitely going to be taking a thumbnail photo in here probably after the video's over. I'll take it. But let's make our way back out of the cave. It's kind of a dangerous cave a little bit, but there's not a whole lot else here for me to do other than just steal a bunch of honey and polymer, because I just got over 1,000 polymer from that. And you could just sit there, come back, and if you're playing on a single player server, you could easily just put a teleporter outside or a little hut, teleport to and from, and then just grab what you need when you need it. Because other than that, you absolutely won't need any more. I won't even ever use this much honey, I don't believe. The polymer I'll definitely use, but I don't believe I'll ever use that much honey. Let's turn that cave off. Let's put you away. Did you drop anything? What did you drop? Okay, it's just chitin. Alright, yeah, see, we got 2,000 honey right there, which is insane. We're never going to use 2,000 honey. At least I don't think I will. Alright, let's float on this way now and glide to the next cave, which these were both insane finds. I'm super glad that I did. I might have to fly out and around to get to it, because if I go up, I'm going to slow down. So going out and around might be the answer. Especially with a good speed, I could probably like circle around pretty quickly. But yeah, those 2 caves are kind of nice. They're kind of cheeky little spots that we could go to and go get as much as we need when we need to. Well, that one. And apparently the cove that we have near our base, where all the silica pearls are, has been called the Clam Cove, or Clam Cave, I guess people have been calling it. I thought it was something kind of cool, but apparently it's... I mean, it is cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's as cool as I thought it was. I thought it was kind of hidden, but apparently it's not. But it's still dope. And the crystal cave should be right in front of us somewhere. It's loaded with crystal. Yep, right here. You come right in here, and it's absolutely packed with crystal, metal, some water in the middle. I don't know what this is necessary for. Probably just to be like in here. But there's water. I mean, if you want to build a base in here too, you could. There's spiders. I'm not going to waste my time fighting around in here, but there's... You got a lot of exploring you can do in here. A lot of base... You could base build in here if you really wanted to. And there's the other side right there you can exit out of. But the cave is quite spacious, and there's a bunch of metal right here, more, and a bunch of crystal. So 2 really decent little spots for you to come get some resources from. But now, where we're going next is we are going out to the Therokis, and we're going to try to go do an OSD really fast, because we're only about 15-20 minutes into the video, and I kind of want to make sure these videos are starting to get back up to our normal time frame of like 40 minutes. Because I feel like you guys are starting to miss the 40-minute videos, because we've been cutting them to like 20, 25, 30s, because we've been trying to like keep things a little less, but I've also been trying to keep the content value up, because I feel like quality over quantity is the better. So not necessarily doesn't need to be a longer video, but it needs to be a quality video. So we're going to go try to find an OSD and do one of them really fast, because I feel like that would be something really nice to end it off on, and I just hit into an invisible wall. Because there must be something going right there, because of the fact that he put that invisible wall there. There has got to be something going in this region. Anywhere that there's an invisible wall like that, especially in the center of a map, something else is going there. Absolutely no question. Alright, so we had our last 2 pieces of food we had on us, which kind of sucks, but I do have honey, which will satiate you. if you needed it to. Yeah. Okay, so we could definitely use the honey, since we have a ton of that. Well, let's see if we can find an OSD. We might attempt an alpha, honestly. Just to see what we could do. We don't want that. It's an element vein. If we could find an S Pyromane or an S Dreadmare, that'd be the only thing that would change like what we're doing. Oh, there's an alpha OSD. Let's do it. Whoop. Whoop, there I go. Can I land, please? Like, stop. Goddamn Rocky. I'm trying to, like... Oh, Carno's here. I'll just let him keep attacking. I want to save my Meguana. Alright, so let's go back here. Let's start this alpha drop. I'm hoping to get some decent tech gear, because we're going to start working on the bosses here soon, too. That's at 85 Deinonychus. Alright. Did I just bite the thing? I didn't. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to throw the Deinonychus out, or Deinosuchus, I'm sorry. And we're going to whistle him, and whistle them all aggressive. Because I want him to attack anything that comes near. But we're going to disable this shield really quickly as well. We're going to claim it, and disable the shield. Because we want them to just attack anything that's nearby. Because he's going to be insane for helping us take this on, especially if we can just do a ton of damage with him. Oh yeah, if he can hit 3,400 on bites, we're golden. And all we gotta do is just stay near the OSD, we'll be fine. Especially with him doing his chompy bite, his gigabyte, and then just a bunch of normal bites, yeah, we're good. Because he'll stay relatively close to me too. And if he charges up a nice gigabyte on an alpha creature, if he can actually hit them, oh yeah, that was a nice one. Because we'll gradually get stronger as we're fighting things, and he'll just stick around near us and attack things. And he's got a 100 armor saddle, so I'm not too worried about him going down too fast, honestly. I'm getting a quick swig of my drink here. We're super heavy right now because of all the honey and polymer that are on us. So that may end up biting us in the backside a little bit, but it is what it is. We'll see. We'll go from where we're at. Alright, we need these guys to rush in. I'm just hoping for no wyverns. That's my biggest thing, is just no wyverns, please. I don't know if they're still bugged, these OSDs. Generally, the guys don't attack the OSDs, they just stare at them. And they attack me, most of the time I've noticed. Which is kind of fine, I'm okay with that. But I also don't care if they attack the OSD a little bit, too. You'd think my Deinosuchus is over there just fighting, like, one guy alone. I'm over here fighting everything, but that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Kind of expected that, honestly. Let me see if I can do this tail swipe and clear everything out of the way. Yeah, that pushed everything back a little bit. We just need the Deinosuchus to get over here and help when he gets a chance. You know, I mean, just it's alright. You can take your time, buddy. We got this, or anything. Oh, he's over there fighting 3 Rexes, actually. I can't complain about him too much. He's doing work. He's not slacking, is what I'm getting at. I thought bro was over there just straight up slacking. He's not. Alright, so I gotta get on an angle where I can hit these guys, because they're actually hitting me OSD. I don't think we should have trouble with this once we get our rage meter built up. Once we start taking creatures out, we'll do better. We're barely getting any 300 damage right now. These stegos are our biggest issue, because they just tank damage. Because they have, like, damage reduction for some reason. Bro, you gotta start hitting more than 500 damage. I hate he's so weak, but it's my fault that he's so weak. Oh yeah, look at these 3. They're just eating damage. Alright, I gotta get over here. And start hitting this guy. You need to poop right now, please. See, that one Spino's just standing there, which is perfectly okay. The only person that's hitting it right now is this Stego. Ooh, we're getting a little low on health already. Damn. We're only wave 2 in. Once we start hitting more damage, we'll be fine. I thought that the Deinosuchus would help a little more. I mean, he kind of is. But not doing as much as I thought he would do. We're doing very low damage. Dude just keeps pooping too much. The only good thing is he regenerates health super fast. Alright, took that one out finally. Took the Rex out finally. Now I'm hitting about 300 damage to this guy. I might have to throw out my Fairy, or my Thyla to help us out. Oh, now you're done over there fighting, huh? Now you want to come help. Yeah, I'm actually going to throw out the Thyla too. Whistle him aggressive. Because they'll all do, I think they'll all do really great with them being all aggressive and whatnot, so I think that'll do fine. His health is going up super fast, but I'm going to sit here and keep force feeding him while we got the chance. Just to heal us up even quicker. And I think with the Thyla's bleed, that's going to help quite a bit as well. Alright, let's go aggressive mode now. Let the Thyla go out and bleed, and let the Deinosuchus do the bleed as well. Because if they can target the Stegos, I think we'll do a lot better. Because if they can wipe out the Stegos, we'll be golden. Alright, and there's the Thyla coming in clutch with his bleed. The bleed damage is going to be insane. Like I keep saying, we definitely need a stronger Carcharodontosaurus. I need to go out and try to find another one. That's probably what I'm going to do off screen, man. Like, because this one's way too weak for us right now. The bleed's coming in clutch from the Thyla, but... And the Carch with his big chunk, that thing is... Or, not the Carch, the Deinosuchus. Sea God with the big chomp is doing God's work, honestly. But everything else is kind of mid. I'm kind of doing mid damage, to be honest with you, on this Carch. But I want to get this alpha drop done. I know I couldn't take a purple one. I'm going to start calling these Midas drops. Because they're like gold, like anything that Midas touch turns gold. I think that's kind of what they're based off of. Like, you know, you got the Midas touch, like that kind of thing. That's, I think, what the plan behind these was. There's an alpha nearby. Oh, that Astral RG. Really, dude? Bro just needs to come over now? I might have to go over here and fight that guy off. Get rid of him. Because he's kind of hindering my chances to win this by him being here. Alright, took out the Astral RG. It's going to increase my damage output again. And decrease their damage output. That kind of was terrible. Like, believe me, I know alphas can show up during these. But that's not... I did not want one right then and there. Alright, see, we're hitting a max of 260, which is absolutely terrible, honestly. Right now, the biggest thing we're running into that's causing us problems are the Stegos. Alright, let's level up our melee again. Let's let those guys work on those. And I'll just keep force-feeding meat. Honestly, right now, we'll just keep force-feeding meat some down this guy's throat, get some health back. I ate organic polymer somehow. I didn't mean to do that. I'm actually going to chuck that out of there so I don't accidentally do that again. Alright, we're up to 9k health. Alright, these guys are targeting that. Perfect. Thyla's on it. He's hitting 90 damage, 224. Yeah, we're not doing much for damage, but I think we're doing alright. So I'm going to keep force-feeding some meat really quickly, because we got to get our health back up. It gives us time while they're fighting that guy. Deinosuchus just smacked him halfway across the map. So I think this is wave 2 completed. If we had a stronger Carch saddle, we'd be doing a lot better too. So we're going to dump our inventory. How are you guys looking health-wise? 16k. You're looking at 5k. Alright, you're alright. I may have to pull you back. Eventually. Because the only reason they're taking a lot of damage is because of those Stegos. That is legitimately the only reason these guys are taking a lot of damage is the Stegos. Because the Thyla is doing work over there. Like, the Thyla is doing quite a bit of work for us, honestly. Luckily, I have the Deinosuchus, so I could always cave with the Dino if I need to. Good thing is the bro's got a 100 armor saddle, so he can just legitimately, like, eat anything in terms of damage-wise for the most part. Like, as you can see, he's taking like 60 points of damage, I think, per hit. So he's taking like no damage. I think the Astral RG being nearby really kind of screwed us a little bit for a little while there. We took a lot of extra damage we probably didn't need to take. I'm trying to help out with as much extra damage as I physically can over here doing the 70. I'm only hitting 788. I'm trying to pull the aggro as much as I physically can onto me. Yeah, it's the Stegos that are doing the problem. No question, the Stegos are the big issue. Because they half my damage. Thyla's in here too, somewhere doing bleed, which is just fantastic, honestly. Bro's somehow still alive. Yeah, see, he's only hitting 90 damage per bite, and we're hitting 300 and some. So the Thyla's not hitting anything, we're just barely hitting anything, honestly. But I'm super excited to see where the rest of this map goes. There's a ton that this map can still get done. Apparently he's working on a whole desert region for like I don't. This is just nothing confirmed, just rumor. He's working on a desert region, kind of like a scorched earth kind of thing, which would be insane. So that would literally be insane. If he can get his own scorched earth kind of thing, and like do his own little aberration region too, that would be nuts. Or maybe if he's got something tied into Lost Colony into this, that would be cool too. To see him do something with that. I don't know how like, if any of that's actually possible, but he could theoretically do that too. I wouldn't be against it. Alright, let me take our sales in these. Corrupt Hearts, just in case those are useful for anything. I'm not sure if they're going to be. Hopefully he adds in the Titans that we can fight at some point. Alright, this one's stuck underground. Yep. Stuck underground. So I'm going to check something really quick. How are you guys doing for health? You're doing alright. Let's force feed you some food really quickly. Get your health back up a bit. Because the Thyla I'll put away. I'm not worried about the Thyla and being out. He doesn't need to be. The Meguana or the Rhino aren't going to do anything for us. It's the Deinosuchus that we need, because he's a tank. I'm sorry, is a total tank in terms of damage output. Oh, we still have the Tames Ceratosaurus too. We're going to get one of them at one point. I'm hoping he drops the S-Cerat here soon. Oh, yep, there it goes. Gotta hop on the back of you again. Let me check my Thyla really quickly, though. I want to check your health, buddy. How are you looking? You're looking pretty frail. We'll pick you up for now. Let you charge up. Because he will regain his health in the ball. It'll be slower, but he'll still, as you can see, he's still regaining health. I can't afford to lose him just yet. He's my caving Thyla. I don't have a replacement fully. I don't know what wave this is. Oh shit, there's wyverns. Ah, I'm on fire. I'm not sure if he's just hitting the dino or not hitting me. I don't know what's... I feel like I'm not dying to the fire, surprisingly. I'm okay with that, though. I don't know if there's rider protection on this guy or what. Because this is going to be a tough one, but I'm down to try it. If we fail, we fail. Like, worst case scenario, we fail, like, honestly. That is absolutely the worst case scenario if we fail, but if we do, we do. I'm not against trying it, you know what I'm saying? Do the tail swipe spin move, tail swipe spin move. Because we're getting kind of swarmed here. Oh, there's a Enraged Strike, that's why. I was like, we're taking a lot more damage out of nowhere, hello. Enraged Strike is why. Which is nuts. Just gotta keep chomping away at everything. Maybe I can pull things away from the OSD. It's actually kind of working a little bit. Because if I can keep... I gotta try to keep an eye on my guy over there too, if I'm a little worried about. But we should be able to save him, I'm hoping. Let's see if I can tail whip and move everything away. Yeah. We did a little bit. Doesn't sound like they're hitting the OSD at all. Like, 'cause normally you hear that little chip sound of them hitting the OSD. I don't think they are. I honestly feel like all that they're hitting is my guy. Which is kind of fair if they're just hitting him. My Deinosuchus died. Alright, luckily we have a bunch of them. So it wasn't a huge loss. But it was a loss nonetheless. Yeah, this is nuts, dude. We are not prepared for alpha yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, they're hitting it bad. The stegos are what's getting me. And this guy having to keep stopping to poop every 2 seconds doesn't really help either. Oh, there's Rock Sparking. This one's still got 6k health. Let me see if I can sneak around here to this. So if I can just do as much damage as I can on these guys, try to keep it alive. I don't know if I took out that enraged strike or not, because I don't see it anywhere. I must, the Deinosuchus must have taken it out. I'm taking a ton of damage. We might still be able to do this. Kinda wanna see how much health this has left. It's still got a good amount of health. Honestly, I'm surprised. Try to force feed as much as I can. Get our health back. If we can somehow survive this and win this, I'm gonna probably shit. Pardon the language, but that is more than likely what is gonna happen. I'm more than likely gonna shit. Because this is gonna be insane if we somehow pull this off. Turn around. Because now we're getting almost 800 damage. Yeah, see, we're not doing anywhere near enough to these guys. Which is sad. But if we can get it to come down to, like, just like we did last time, even if we beat it with, like, 30k health left, I really don't care. Just if we can beat it, that'd be insane. Even with like, one guy left, just trucking it, taking on the whole neighborhood. I've always wondered what pisses these dinos off that makes them attack the OSD. Like, I don't... Is it there's something, like, in it that's baiting them to it? I've never gotten that. I wonder if there's, like, lore behind it, you know what I mean? This is probably one of the worst OSDs I've ever done. Because I've done OSDs before, tons of them. But I feel like this one's terrible, comparatively. Like, I feel like we're doing no damage. I know we are, but I feel so bad, dude. I'm chomping away and I feel like nothing's coming of it. Sorry, I was checking my phone. Yeah, we're not doing shit to this guy right now. Alright, we gotta check on the OSD. Oh, wow, this thing's being swarmed. Let's just start biting into it. Bite into the crowd. See what we can take out. Ironically, the Wyvern didn't do as much to me as I thought it was going to do. An imprinted Karch with slightly higher damage would be ideal right here. I wish there was a thingy on the screen that told me how many enemies were left. I mean, I clearly know there's that thing in the corner that tells me there's what's left, but like, I wish there was a number. We might actually be able to do this, guys. It's going to be a terrible one, because we're taking it on with probably one of the weakest Carcharodontosaurus ever. And this is at max capacity, this dude's doing this little bit of damage. We're hitting 7... I gotta poop quick, hang on, yep, drop one right there, perfect. Just right on top of that stego. Let's just keep hitting 790. We're not even hitting... it blows my mind we're not even hitting 800 damage yet. And we're at max, like, 100 out of 100 kills, and like how many levels I put into melee. I'm half tempted to get a Mind Wave potion made up, put it on this guy, use it, and just put everything into melee just to see how close we could get to being near max. But I feel like this is just a pretty terrible Karch. Somehow this dude is starving right now. Bro's got all the food in his system possibly could need, but he's starving. How close are we to taking one of these guys out? Oh, we're far. Okay. We still can... We're gonna beat this, no question. This one's still trucking along. Yeah, see, we're not even doing 400 damage to this guy. Bam. Hey! We did it! How low is the health, though? 60,000. Okay, I can't complain about 60,000. Wow, that's not terrible. Like, honestly, that's not. It's not good, per se, but it's not terrible. For the situation we were just in, that's not terrible. As bad as our boys just performed, that was not bad. Alright, let me see what I don't need. Drop you. Drop you. You're terrible for me. Grab all these. Grab this. Grab all these. Okay, what can I drop again? Cryos definitely can go. Let's see, what else did I get that I don't need? I don't need metal foundations, bro. I don't think anybody needs that. Yes, I know I just picked up a cryopod. I did that on purpose. I think that's legitimately everything. I really do. I think that's legitimately everything. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got some decent hazard gear, like really good hazard gear. A good amount of metal. I'm not going to complain about that. Some pretty good riot gear. Some decent flak. A roll cage. Okay, so we got some decent car stuff. Honestly, this was a pretty good run. Oh, there we go. We got 2 tech blueprints and a Rex blueprint saddle. I did not see that. That is nice, even though we had a Rex blueprint saddle, but now we got a different one. We got an unassembled mech BP, which is really good. A tech railgun, but these 2 are kind of really nice. I'm really excited about these 2. We're definitely going to have to keep running some more alphas. But first, we're going to need to get a better creature. Now we just got to find where the Deinosuchus died. I think it died in the center of the fight. So, what's this? It's just me. It shows that it was roughly here. So it should be somewhere around here. But that's probably something I'm going to be looking for off screen while I'm trying to find it. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you guys. See you guys then.